のこの後の予想を見ていきます。こちらは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かい天気です。今は九州や四国が中心となっています。この後、明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸まで晴れる予想ですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって雨が降りそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域は降りやすくなりますのでご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の北上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、これまで九州から関東にかけて開花しています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから続々と開花の便りが出ています。この週末、お花見を予定されている方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、日曜日は気温が低くなって寒くなるところがありそうなんです。お花見の方はお散歩をお願いします。明日は北日本で日本海側、再び昼頃から天気が移りそうです。明日は雨の降る所が多くなるでしょう。朝から太平洋側の地域を中心に沖縄は広く晴れそうです。最近の今朝よりも気温が多いでしょう。札幌から東京にかけては晴れです。最高気温は全国的に今日より5度前後高くなります。多くのところで4月並みです。札幌は5度、そして関東から西の地域も20度まで上がるところが多いでしょう。では週間予報。札幌から東京です。日本海側は土曜日にかけて
すみません、桜様。
日曜日も太平洋側で雲が広がり、東京は冷たい雨が降りそうです。名古屋からのです。ではこの暖かな空気のこの後の予想を見ていきます。こちらは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かい天気です。今は九州や四国が中心となっています。この後、明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸まで晴れる予想ですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって雨が降りそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域は降りやすくなりますのでご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の北上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、これまで九州から関東にかけて開花しています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから続々と開花の便りが出ています。この週末、お花見を予定されている方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、日曜日は気温が低くなって寒くなるところがありそうなんです。お花見の方はお散歩をお願いします。明日は北日本で日本海側、再び昼頃から天気が移りそうです。明日は雨の降る所が多くなるでしょう。朝から太平洋側の地域を中心に沖縄は広く晴れそうです。最近の今朝よりも気温が多いでしょう。札幌から東京にかけては晴れです。最高気温は全国的に今日より5度前後高くなります。多くのところで4月並みです。札幌は5度、そして関東から西の地域も20度まで上がるところが多いでしょう。では週間予報。札幌から東京です。日本海側は土曜日にかけて
すみません、桜様。
日曜日も太平洋側で雲が広がり、東京は冷たい雨が降りそうです。名古屋からのです。ではこの暖かな空気のこの後の予想を見ていきます。こちらは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かい天気です。今は九州や四国が中心となっています。この後、明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸まで晴れる予想ですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって雨が降りそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域は降りやすくなりますのでご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の北上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、これまで九州から関東にかけて開花しています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから が続々と開花のタイムが整っています。この週末、お花見を予定されている方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、日曜日は気温が低くなって逆に寒くなるところがありそうなんです。お花見に行かれる方は、お散歩をお願いします。明日は北日本の日本海側、再び昼頃から天気が崩れそうです。明日は雨の降る所が多くなるでしょう。その他に太平洋側の地域の西日本、沖縄は広く晴れそうです。最近の今朝よりも低いところが多いでしょう。札幌から新潟にかけては冬晴れです。最高気温は全国的に今日より5度前後高くなります。多くのところで4月並みです。札幌は5度、そして関東から西の地域は20度まで上がるところが多いでしょう。では週間予報。札幌から東京です。日本海側は土曜日に
すみません、桜様。
日曜日も太平洋側で雲が広がり、東京は冷たい雨が降りそうです。名古屋からのです。ではこの暖かな空気のこの後の予想を見ていきます。
Hello, guys. Hello. Can you hear me? What are you doing? Let me just lower the music a little bit. The intro music. Yes, tonight I'm on a different place, as you can see. Not the usual room, I guess. So you have to get used to it just for a few days. Actually, let me think about it. Tomorrow I'm gonna stream from another place, actually. So. But I can make it work as always. I hope you like the lights. I do like those lights. I love lights. I need to put some lights up in my room. Actually, man, I have some very cool lights to make the Hex logo behind me. I need to work on that. I really need to work on that because it's gonna look fucking awesome. So I already have the lights. I just need to set them up basically. Somewhere on the wall somewhere that looks nice. So I have to figure it out because I need some source of energy. But I think I'll manage. I think I already have the plan in my head, anyways. But guys, lots to talk about today. Stuff happened yesterday. Crazy day for pDAI, which is awesome, and I'm really enjoying the narrative. I'm really enjoying all the drama, all the good things, the bad things. So actually, it's nice for PulseChain, I guess. All this commotion. That's exactly my point. So what happened? Well, basically, like you guys probably know more than I do because I haven't been paying that much attention, to be honest. Just a little bit, just to understand more or less what went on. And basically, during the auctions, the flop auctions, apparently the guys from XUSD were able to mint a ton of pDAI. Sorry, not a ton, but they were able to burn a ton of pDAI and mint Maker, and then use the Maker to kind of stop the vault from working. So all the pDAI that was minted, then I think 77 billion or whatever were burned. So the remaining supply, it's actually 40 something billion, I believe. I can check in a bit, but I think it's around 40 billion the supply right now. So we'll see. Some people now there's two narratives, right, going on. So let me just put the music on. Sorry, the normal music. I love my intro music, man. Sorry, guys. It's called "Fly Me to Argania," by the way, that song. So that you guys know. Let's go, Chaston. Welcome, and guys, welcome to the show. Sorry, I entered abruptly because I was literally working on something. I can show you in a minute. But welcome, guys. Chaston, how are you doing, sir? Yes, Pedro in the house. Evening, sir. Evening. How are you doing? Red Bull Vodka. How are you doing, sir? Great to see you guys here. Amazing. You came early today, maybe because of the topic, I guess. Everybody loves pDAI, and that's amazing. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked because it is a narrative that attracted a lot of people, especially at the late stages, right? That's why the price moved like it did, right? So it's not surprising that so many people are still paying attention to pDAI, right? Kind of like Hex, basically, kind of like Hex, the Hex story, I guess, in a different format, obviously. Uh, but let me just lower the music a little bit. Is it better now, the music? Let me know, guys, because I have my volume super low always, um, and then yeah, for me it looks okay because I have the volume super down, super low. So, but let me know if it's okay like this, the music. Anyways, the two roads that are opening up for pDAI basically are the road of meme coin, because like pMaker was stopped, but there's another narrative like, oh, a trophy is going to replace Maker now, well, which absolutely fine. Go ahead with it, have fun. I'm not entirely sure. As I told you guys, I moved on, and when I move on, I usually don't look back. So I hope for the best. I think it's better now that pMaker seems to be uh, kind of stopped, right? Nobody can mint anymore. So in that regard, that is good. That looks good. So at least no more exploiter, but we'll see. We'll see how that progresses, because lots of things can change. So what is true today is not true tomorrow. Don't forget that. But for now, it looks better than it was the days before, right? Which is good, and does make me happy, especially for like the pDAI community, man. Like the people who have been pushing for pDAI, still talking about pDAI, and they have been rewarded in that in that sense. But the price is still dumped a lot, right? And then pumped hard, but he's still going down. The trend is still going down. But anyways, congratulations to whoever bought the dip. So, Red Bull Vodka, congratulations, sir. Um, I applaud you. I applaud you. You were paying attention, and you got paid, and that's amazing. That's amazing. I love when people are able to buy the dip, have the strong balls of steel. I do show my respects. I respect the pump, man. That's just my style. When I see something pumping, I'm like, man, that looks amazing. Like 100x, fucking great, bro. Like amazing. So nice shot, man. That's like a sniper shot. Congratulations. I like that. But as I told you guys, I'm looking elsewhere, and when I move forward, I move forward. That's just my style. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but that's just who I am. So I am indeed looking elsewhere, and I did take advantage of all this commotion because the entire chain kind of went down. And a lot of meme coins dumped hard, like 40-50%. So I did buy a lot, but not pDAI. Again, I'm not looking into pDAI in that sense. I respect the narrative, and I hope it pumps. I do hope it pumps, and now I think it has a better chance to pump because, again, the pMaker contract is kind of stopped right now. So maybe that huge 99% dip was the actual true bottom for pDAI now, and it can start a new trend. But we'll see. It's soon. We have to see how things progress. Because as I told you guys, narratives change, and we don't know how people will feel tomorrow, and what will happen tomorrow, even in terms of if pMaker is actually I'm not going to say fixed. It's not fixed, but it's not spitting out more pDAI, right? So if that holds true, man, amazing. Because I think the pDAI then has better chances of performing well, because at least it can be seen as a meme coin, right? And well, I think the back conversation, right, kind of disappears, I guess, in the midst of what happened now. At least that's my understanding. But if there are ways to beg, man, amazing. I hope I hope there's people who still believe in that and can figure out ways to do that. But again, it's possible. I'm not saying that it cannot happen. Absolutely, everything can happen through less direct ways, perhaps. So anything is literally possible. That's my honest opinion. So I don't shun anything aside. like like again, guys, when I hear something that's really fucking stupid and I think it's retarded, like 100% retarded, I'm gonna call it out, even if I look dumb, I don't mind that. But so yeah, I don't think that like there's a chance for the peg, right, in any meaningful way. But again, everything is possible, and some way somehow somebody could build something that uses pDAI or fix the pMaker vault somehow. I don't know, anything is possible, and like we need to be honest, like who really understands pMaker, man? Like honestly, like nobody, right? Just a few people. So um, that's why I'm saying that maybe that it's possible to do some other way that that I cannot foresee because I'm not really that into pMaker. I understand pMaker again, but like it's so fucking complex that it's just insane, um, insane level of complexity. Not good or bad, it's just how it works, right? Just how it works. Um, so guys, that narrative is still alive, and that's what matters. At the end of the day, that's what matters. That the pDAI narrative is still alive, and now with the different attributes, right? At least that's how it seems to me, I guess. To me, different attributes. Perhaps now it will actually be seen as a proper meme coin, um, and fully outside of the RH scope, right? Which it's very interesting. It's very interesting. When I say outside of RH scope, is in the sense that the community believes that this has been done by somebody outside of RH core, team of devs, or right, somebody from outside in that sense, right, that took care of the issue. So that is amazing, right? That's amazing, and it kind of takes the responsibility out of the hands of RH, right? Um, and that's I think that's a win-win for everybody, for him and for the community as well. Um, so yeah, I'm not seeing pDAI in bad eyes. I'm just like in terms of price and chart look, guys. When I look at it, again, still in a downtrend, right? And we'll take a look at the charts, obviously, after the monologue. After the monologue, um, but to me, it does seem in a downtrend, right? Which also means it's opportunity, right? So those of you who were able to buy the DP dip, amazing, like congrats. I'm sure it wasn't easy, right? In terms of timing and in terms of um, having the balls to do it, right? To press the trigger, right? So I'm sure you accumulated many millions. Congratulations. And that I do hope that pDAI pumps, man. Like it pumps a lot. Um, and now even like if there's no more exploit, right? That there's like much less potential sell pressure, um, which is fucking amazing, right? Because DAI, even though it was going down, right, it was still like pumping hard, right? It's a moment, right? So it shows that there are buyers for pDAI. There are people interested in buying pDAI. Um, so man, that's fucking amazing. That's fucking great. And I told you guys, like for me, it's always a win in the sense that I'm looking at the RH memes. That's my focus. That's what I think it will pump hard in this next phase of the cycle. They're new things. They don't have that much baggage attached. Now I'm pretty sure that nobody's looking at them, right? Because like nobody cares. Even most was dumping hard. So there was a lot of rotation into pDAI, which is it's good to see. It's good to see that people like to chase things. That's how everybody is, right? It's part of the process, right? So I was extremely happy in that sense, right? Because I still had some money inside, so I did buy this stablecoin, this RH meme coin dip. So I'm happy to, man. I'm happy to. The more that I can accumulate, the better. Like very simple game, very simple game. And I don't like I like to buy those those memes, but like different ones at different times, right? Because I like, although they kind of perform similarly, like each one of them has a very particular chart, right? So some of them actually are hitting the bottom now, some others like already did. So this is just a retrace. So yeah, it's interesting too, and I did take time to buy some of them, so I'm quite happy with the dip as well. All right, should we should we go into the charts? Unless you guys want me to discuss something else, but right now, yeah, I think it kind of looks good, right? And let me open this. Where is it? Ah, there we go. The PLS risk to reward ratio. I'm not. Oh wait, let me. Okay, some of these images are small. Some others are like larger. Man, I need to reprint them again from canvas. But anyways, remember this risk to reward the ratio that we did a few episodes ago. Like remember this first one that I told you guys, like pDAI, like extremely risky, but the reward could be like huge, like insane. So I mean this holds true, man. Like I've been calling this shit out, right? Even like even if I personally am looking somewhere else, right? I understand markets in that sense, right? And I understand pDAI as like an extreme volatile asset, right? Like so far the most extreme impulse trade. And that is a good thing, right? I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm saying that as an extremely good thing, right? Because extreme volatility is what allows for mad gains, right? So that's why I think this was still the number one, like and this still is the number one um, risk to reward move, right? But me personally, like that's not the one that I'm the most focused about, right? Just because I wait on other things, right? In the balance, right? So like new is always better. I think like for me that one kind of trumps everything else, right? Like because that's just how markets have worked until now, right? It can change 100%, but new is always better. Like it applies to every time frame, right? And when we have new is always better coming from our age, man. I'm like my ears just like pop up, like I'm like I need to pay attention to this, right? So the fact that like not many people are even gives me more confidence that I'm on the right place, man. That's just how it is. That's just how I see it. But yes, in terms of risk to reward ratio, pDAI, like so far, I still believe number one, but like in terms of potential. Then you have the non-RH memes, right? Like the pdong extractor and like many others that are extremely risky, right? Not by our age. We don't know the intentions. We don't know who holds a lot. So it's a gamble in that sense, right? Um, and then we have the like more safe tokens, right? Most even like and the RH mediums are safer in that sense that they're made by RH, right? So they're perceived as like in the market as safer bets, right? Just because RH is backing them. That's it. That's the only reason that I'm invoking. But for us in this chain, it's kind of important, I guess. And then of course you have the cores, right? But again, don't forget that when I showed this slide, but I always go back to this one, right? The global risk to reward ratio, right? And you see like this image is bigger, right? Like, oh man, I don't know why the other one, like I think it's the format. One is JPEG, the other is PNG, probably is that. Anyways, these global risk to reward, you can see that like PulseChain and the PulseX and even X, they're like already extremely risky, for like the people outside our ecosystem. So like pDAI in this like scale is like damn, is off the chart basically. I like this. Jeff Moss. $1 will happen, man. I hope so, man. I hope so. If pDAI reaches the dollar, it means that it's assuming that the the supplies are like 40 million, something like that. I'm gonna say 40 million, 40 billion, sorry. That would be like a $40 billion market right there. So I would absolutely fucking love that, 100%. If that happens, I cannot fathom, I cannot imagine, I cannot dream the effect that that would have on the rest of the chain, right? So, man, I'm all for it. Please send pDAI to $1 today, if possible, today. All right, today. Yes. So yeah, man, like that's my perspective. So like the other coins are still extremely risky in the sense of like if you are a market participant, right? If you're watching outside of PulseChain, you would look into PulseChain and be like, bro, like you buy hex, that's insane. Like that's how most people outside of PulseChain perceive us, right? So for them, pDAI is not even conceivable, right? Like so, like for Ivan and such, it was just as like a fun narrative. just because it was so fucking outside of the box, right? And because he sacrificed for PulseChain, so he had an extra incentive to kind of pay a little bit of attention. But for most people outside, and I was actually surprised that I even talked so much about PulseChain. Like he must have like either a big bag or I don't know, man. I have no idea. But that's interesting, I guess. The world outside of PulseChain doesn't like for them. PulseChain already is crazy. It's insane, like insane level of risk. So like Ink, it's even crazier. Like RH memes, bro. Like I don't even go there because like that's just abuse. And so yeah, man. That's how I see it. At least for now. At least for now. Because even the people like onboarded to PulseChain are like super skeptical, right? They're still super skeptical, and then they found the narrative, the pDAI narrative, extremely entertaining, but they don't really believe in the chain, right? They don't believe like on the other assets. They like the pDAI narrative. That's it, right? That's why I personally I like that narrative, right? In the sense that it attracts people, whether we like it or not, whether it's for the right reasons or not. I don't care. I'm just stating something that's a fact, right? Because it happened to me personally. A lot of people that I know came to PulseChain because of pDAI, and only pDAI. They didn't care about Hex or Pulse or anything else. Literally, they didn't care. They were only looking for pDAI, right? That's it. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. All right, let me go back and share the screen. So let me go to the right tab because I have a tab right here. To share the screen. Oh, and yeah, I forgot what I was telling you guys about earlier. I'm doing, and I just made it work. That's why I kind of was a little bit delayed because I was working on this, and I just made like a super simple dashboard, right, to track the RH meme coins. But instead of being like just a tracker, normal tracker with the prices, it's kind of like a racing track. So each one is a car basically, and it's tracking which one gets to 1 million polls first, right? I mean, I was having troubles with the fucking Dex Screener API, and I thought I was extremely retarded. But then I heard Giga talking in the spaces, and he also had like problems with the API, and went to Morales to use it. So I was like, damn, I'm not that retarded. So it's so I just decided to do it in PLS terms, right? Because it's much easier to fetch the data from the blockchain directly, right? I don't. There's the LP, and that's great. You just look at the LP, and that's extremely easy. So I kind of did that, and it worked fine, man. Like first try, boom, perfect. It worked perfect. So it's yeah, I'm doing that just for fun, just a nice dashboard where you can track the RH meme coin prices as like very basic racing cars, going to $1 million per coin, going to $1 million pulse per coin. That's what I meant. For example, most is already 1,500 pulse, right? So it's not inconceivable that it goes to 1 million pulse per most, right? Just a number. We'll see if they get there. I would need to make like some maths to calculate if that's more or less like $1, right? But my original point was like to see which one would get to $1 first, right? And I would even add pDAI there, right, just for fun. But let's see. Maybe I'll figure out a way to show the prices in dollar terms, right? There's other ways. There's other ways that we can fetch the data, I guess. But yeah, right, like for now, that's just a very basic demo. And man, this is just a project for fun. I cannot spend like time on this, right? I literally cannot. I already spent too much, to be honest, and I should be doing other stuff. But like these little side things get me distracted. It's like my hobbies, man. It's like instead of watching a movie, I'm doing like this, right? So it's kind of like a hobby. But like these hobbies, like kind of get you derailed a lot, right? I should be working, I don't know, like on projects or like bots or whatever, right? Not this shit. But anyways, I get sidetracked so easily, man. That has always been my problem. Yeah, but anyways, let me share let's go into the prices. Oh yeah, I need to open the prices first. Yeah, there we go. Dex Screener. Let's open Twitter as well. Man, I should have prepared. Sorry, guys. Okay, let me go here. All right. All right. Sorry, guys. I was looking for. There we go. The watch list. And tonight, out of respect, we start, of course, with pDAI. We have to, right? All right. Let me share the screen. Wait, man, why doesn't it? Right, let me do it another way. Can I? Yeah, I can share it through here, I think. Yeah, all right. Can you see? Let me zoom in a little bit. It's a little bit better. Yeah, that's right. Maybe a little bit more if you can. How's the screen? Is it okay like this? Let me see here really quick. Can you see the screen well? I hope you can. Let me put some light here. Okay, so TS Pillars, the drop looks good at the moment. Yes, sir, it does look good. It bumped hard. I will add it to the main watch list. I had it at some point, but then I took it out after the after you know what. All right, so let's see DAI. Of course, Mr. pDAI, how are you doing, sir? Yeah, it's still in a downtrend, right? Dumped hard, but it pumped hard, right? It pumped super hard. So congratulations. Who bought here is still up. Oh, now more, right? I was checking before the show so that I could have the numbers. 42x, man, that's amazing. Amazing gains, beautiful. I love that. I love to see that, man. I love to see that. But we're still in a downtrend, right? Like overall, it's still going down. I just put a line here just to show that this is where it's basically going, right? Just showing it's going down. Touched here and then dropped. So we'll see, man. It would be amazing if it did, it can extremely quick recover, right? But I don't know, man. I don't know. It goes up a lot, right? It's extremely volatile, but it had a huge dump, right? And so we know that there are people selling. We'll see, but it recovered so quickly, man, and it's already, fighting here for these levels. So, man, it does look good. I'm not gonna lie. If it dumps hard, that's part of the process, right? This is still in the downtrend. So, yeah, I think it was B-Roots who was actually was it B-Roots? I think it was. That was saying that that he thinks it's going to pump hard, but there's still sell pressure. But I don't know, man. At some point, all the people who got things right become the Jim Cramers, right? They kind of miss on things. So we'll see. We'll see if B-Roots is right. It's another test, basically. It's another test to his reputation, I guess, right? So we'll see, man. But it doesn't look bad, right? It's holding here. We'll see. It's still, again, guys, still in a downtrend. So just beware. But it did have a nice recovery and then whoop, massive dump. But it doesn't look too bad. Right? It's trying to hold these levels here. It doesn't look bad. Doesn't look that bad. Just seeing the yeah. Yeah, it was about to touch this support line, right? There's support here, absolutely. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the price performs. If it continues to go down, I think there will be like strong support around this region. At least it seems like that, right? It does seem like that. But again, guys, like pDAI is so volatile that it's difficult to know. It's difficult to know. But there seems to be like support here, right? Like the prices got immediately bought back up, right? Immediately. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it's not looking bad. I know it took a huge dump, but again, and this is only if, right? I'm assuming that nobody can mint more, right? I'm assuming that if they can, bros, like the party will continue. The party goes on. So we'll see. I'm making that assumption, by the way, right? Maybe in time I'll have more information and more clarity on that, so I can update my worldview, I guess. But for now, that's the information that I have. So yeah, it seems. Wait, guys. Sorry. Oh shit, the chart. I forgot about the window. Yeah, let me. All right, let me try again with sharing the screen. Give me a second, guys. Sorry, man. I'm glad I went to the here to see if you guys were commenting. Okay, perfect. Now it appears. There we go. Now you should see the the chart. Sorry, guys. I thought I had shared the window, but I didn't. Sorry. Anyways, as I was saying, this doesn't look too bad, right? Assuming that people cannot mint more. Assuming, of course. This doesn't look bad in terms of this was a speedy recovery, a very quick recovery. So I mean, and the dump was significant. The dump was huge, man. The dump was huge. So it has strength. It has buyers. People are interested. That's my point, guys. That's my point. People are interested. Therefore, we'll see, man. It only depends on, in my opinion, it only depends on if it was actually fixed, perfect. If not, then it will probably continue to go down, right? And don't forget, for me, ultimately, the trend is your friend until the end. So this could have been, the end, and then the next time we go up, possible. But I mean, the trend is your friend until the end, right? That's what I really think about it. So yeah, the price kind of needs to show me, to prove to me, right, that it's going to behave differently, right? And so far, this could have been the opportunity of a lifetime, right? 100%. I understand that, and I respect the pump. I respect the people who bought, but I'm just saying this is still in a downtrend. We'll see if it continues to accumulate buyers, because the narrative is still extremely strong. People still love the pDAI narrative. If it continues to bring on buyers and people cannot mint more, then the party could start, I guess, right? There's no reason for mega dumps unless people decide to sell, obviously. So that's how I think. That's what I think about it. Oh shit, guys! I forgot, man. I completely forgot. I forgot about the hex song. I went straight into the fucking charts, so focused on the pDAI conversation that I completely forgot about the hex song. And I need the hex song, guys. Like, we need the hex song because it feeds me, right? The piri guys give me piri every time I play the hex song. Every time I play the commercials, the piri commercials. Do you guys know why I play that intro like 2 or 3 times in a row? Like, I'm already here. I'm going crazy to start, but every time I play the video, they give me more piri. Every time a piri logo appears, they send me fucking piri home. And I need those piri to survive. I eat those piri, right? So, man, that's why. So I need to play the video because I'm starving actually, and I need them to feed me some delicious piri. So I'm gonna play the hex song, and then we'll go back to the charts because we have plenty more to see. There we go. Let me play the hex song. Let me also, yeah. turn off this music and boom.
That is the pinky. What have we got here? That is the pinky. Pair of puffs. That is the pinky. Sodomite. That is the pinky. What have we got here? That is the pinky. Pair of puffs. About town. That is the pinky. Sodomite. That is the pinky. What have we got here? That is the pinky. Pair of puffs. That is the pinky. Sodomites. In frilly lace. That is the pinky.
Amazing. This is going to be us, the Mexicans, when Hex hits the dollar. Man, 100%. There's no other way. This is going to be us, because Hex will also hit the dollar. Believe it or not, guys. I know it sounds impossible right now, that only pDAI can reach a dollar. That's the only coin that will ever reach a dollar in PulseChain. But guys, well, that and the Ink, of course. But Ink right now is more or less a stable coin. So, guys, you'll be surprised that more coins will actually hit the dollar. All right, let me go back and see what's going on. Oh, nice pump. Nice juicy pump from PWBTC, of course, Purple Bitcoin. Oh, doing a Dart Mall week. Nice. Not sure if that's nice, right? But looks cool. But anyways, right? We'll see. Like this could have been the bottom, like another juicy opportunity, right? Still, like, below when it started this uptrend. So we'll see. But it's above, right? It's above this bottom right here, so it's already a good sign. I believe it should be on a downtrend too, right? Yeah. Massive. This looks like pDAI, right? Like it's almost like a copy, right? So it's still in a downtrend, I guess. Yeah, not much we can say. Let me put the lines here. I'll connect to that one later. Something like this. I won't touch as many. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, could be something like this, right? Still in a downtrend. Could be something like this, right? That we'll see. Let's see if it makes sense. Yeah, it could be something like this, right? Although, yeah, it could be something like this too, right? Where it already, it kind of found support here, right? And then whoop. Yeah, could be that too, right? We'll see, but it does look good, man. If you're buying, this is still a great time to buy, right? You had a massive opportunity here, but it is what it is. If you didn't buy, it's still near the bottom, right? It's still near the bottom. So yeah, man, it's a great opportunity because, like, look, these weeks they mean that not many people had the chance to buy, right? That's why it wicks back into the more volume zone, I guess. So yeah, it looks good. Let's see, PLSX. Nice week here, recovered quickly. If it just hangs out here and then moves up, then it's perfect. Let's see the ratio here. Told you guys it's possible that it still comes here, but it's looking. It looks like it has support here, right? We could test these levels a few more times, but it's obviously possible, like we did here, right? But I think at some point this trend will invert, right? When PulseChain becomes more bullish, right? Yeah, man, this trend will absolutely invert, and then PulseChain will probably start pumping again against Pulse. So yeah, when was it? Yeah, March. Yeah, beginning of March. Yeah. So Yeah, it does make sense. It does make sense. The downtrend started. Yeah. We'll see. But I do believe this trend will, reverse when Pulse becomes bullish again, basically. Juicy pump from the teddy bear, the original teddy bear. Let me just see what did I draw here. Oops. Could still be something like this, right? I like to try to touch as many points as possible. So yeah, I would do something like this, right? And yeah, but it depends, right, on how you see the trend. Still in a potential downtrend, but this pump here, right? This pump here is crazy, man. This volume is crazy, man. Look at this. Fuck. Yeah. Like, people love the teddy bear, man. People absolutely love the teddy bear. And this looks extremely bullish, bro. Like, I might actually buy a ton of this shit now because nice. Like, it's still in a downtrend, right? Don't get me wrong in terms of long-term vision, but it's in an area, a range of support. As you can see, it ticked more or less around here and then immediately bought back up. So, man, this looks, I won't lie, this looks good. Will the trend continue? We'll see. But teddy bear, like, yeah, I still like the teddy. I think it has a lot of, memes and community members that still believe, right? Still believe in the teddy bear. So yeah, it's one of the coins that I still like a lot from this previous cycle, mini cycle, let's say. So yeah, still looks good, man. Looks very strong, very good. Congratulations to those who still hold it, to still buy it. The teddy bear looks fantastic. Looks still fantastic in my opinion. Beautiful recovery, beautiful. So maybe even one day, B-Roots will come back. Who knows? Who knows? Everything changes, guys. Don't forget that. Very quickly. Remember, guys. I mean, I need to watch. Let me add to my notes here. Give me a second, guys. Add timer 2 more weeks. Okay. Like, I need to add a timer here to the show, like to the show basically. That's just a 2 more weeks timer, right? And I will reset that timer every time that we have a new bottom. I will reset the timer. But right now, it kind of seems like, for example, HEX, right? Kind of seems that these could have been potentially the bottom, right? And now we're just like, like just hanging out. We had a nice juicy pump. Now we're just hanging out, right? Not much to do, right? We'll see. And we have confirmation over the next 2 weeks, right? I even gave it like 2 days, right? So that it ends on the end of April. So we'll see, like over the next 2 weeks, we'll see what happens, right? If this kind of holds and starts to go up again, like perfect. And at some point, guys, this is like, and this is the most important part, right? Like at some point, like these moves will start to like, become more brutal, more aggressive, right? So yeah, that's when we know that yeah, we're in the bull, when we have like these kind of candles in a row, right? We can see red combines, like, but it's going to be like quick recoveries, right? So we're not there yet. But HEX does look good. The chart seems like it wants to go up. It's just consolidating. Yeah, same with Ink, right? Just consolidating, just hanging out. But if this was the actual bottom, man, perfect. Absolutely perfect. And again, like, it's possible that these coins have different cycles, right? Like we saw on the first mini cycle, when PulseChain launched, and then we had the pCopies, boom and bust basically. So, and we had like many booms and busts, like busts during like this mini cycle, right? But if you kind of look at the overall, like, you know, trends, let me see. Like we can even try with ink, right? We had like the launch and then dropped a lot, and then we had like the massive pump, right? Then droop. Just for a year, we had like this mini, you know, pump and dumps, basically. That's what I mean, right? And this is even more obvious in like this chart, steady chart, and then like, let me do that actually a monthly chart. See, this is more or less what I mean. Like the initial cycle, right? And then the bust, basically, the boom and bust. That's what I mean. So, and maybe this wasn't even the largest drop, right? I'm not sure. Let me actually try to, oops, not here, sorry. Try to measure here, just quickly, just so that this is gonna be like, I'm gonna eyeball this, right? Not gonna be perfect, but just so to get an idea, more or less. I think this was the largest, right? Well, over 100%. All right, buddy. Anyways, this was the largest, right? One, like we know that, right? We know that this was the largest. So yeah, man, this was like properly the boom and bust cycle, right? That's what I mean. The boom and bursts. So, like, I'm not bearish, right? In the sense that, like, this happened to Shiba, to like most of the coins, right? They always have these types of initial cycles. Like, usually they're shorter, right? But it is what it is. And then when they go up again, if they go up again, right? It's crazy, man. It's insane because nobody believes, right? We had like all the people who wanted to cheat out. We basically have like clean house, right? So, man, this looks good, right? I'm not gonna lie, this looks good. So I'm tempted. I'm quite tempted. That's why I like to see like the charts and everything in the long-term format. You know, now that we have a bit of history, we kind of know what could potentially happen, right? Let me just do one of these just for fun, just so that we can see. I'm gonna assume this was the bottom, right? Just this would you see, this would still doesn't look bad, right? Yeah, 200x. But yeah, man, is it possible? Of course, but that would be crazy. That would be absolutely crazy. But you know, it's super possible, right? That's how these coins do 200, 300x, right? It's when nobody believes and it looks like, nah, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, and then boom, it happens. So yeah, I do like that. It doesn't look bad at all, man. It doesn't look bad at all. So I might buy harder. Let's see eHEX. Let's see eHEX. Yeah, nice. Like dump now, just hanging out. This looks like the bottom, right? The local bottom, and now it can move up. That looks like it. You know, that looks like it. We're gonna have some resistance, I guess, here potentially, right? It depends. If we have like green dildos only, then like no resistance. But we'll see. Yeah, still hanging out. Still. Oh, we're looking at the weekly one. Sorry, let me. Does look good, man. Does look good. Beautiful wicks right here. Just hanging out, but I think, you know, at some point this will change, right? Still in a small downtrend, I guess, but it could easily change, right? If this continues, right? We'll see, right? It still needs to prove itself. But now with now, yeah, Tantunomi, Deepcatcher actually mentioned that he wants to do something for Hex, right? For eHEX. Not sure what. He's not talking about the token or anything. He's just talking about like, you know, something that will improve Hex, but I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what. So I'm actually quite curious. Hey Abdallah, how are you doing, sir? Are you still bullish on pHEX? Yeah, bro. Like, I'm bullish on all the cores. Like, I'm bullish on every single token on PulseChain, 100%. Because look, we have people cheated out of every single token. Basically, that's what happened. Everybody rotates, etc. So this is like money that has been here for quite some time, basically. So yeah, I'm bullish, extremely bullish. When the money starts to flow in, man, I think all these coins will pump hard. Sorry, Henry. Yeah, man, I'm like a trope itself. I'm not sure, but I'm bullish on like Teddy Bear. I'm bullish on, you know, potentially pDAI, right? Assuming all the variables that I mentioned like before, right? Maybe a trope too. I don't know. I'm just talking about the ones that I have a preference for, like in terms of branding and communication, right? I think it's much easier to, you know, market Teddy Bear than a trope, right? Docile, welcome, sir. Pedro, nothing makes sense anymore. Sir, that's perfect. Nothing needs to make sense. The only thing that needs to make sense and to happen is the prices need to go up. That's it, man. That's the only thing that needs to happen. Now, make sense, like, bro. That's for God only and for Richard. That's it. Not for us. We're plebs. We don't need to understand. We just need to try to navigate, follow the trend, just don't get obliterated, and that's it. What can happen will happen. That's just how it works. Let me continue. Sorry, guys. Let me continue. I got sidetracked. Oh, it's changing now. Colors. Oh my God. Is it going down? Is it going down forever? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. But I'm still bullish. Anything pumping hard? I guess not, right? Yeah. Let's go to the memes, because I do like them. Oh, it's some already pumping. Beautiful. I like that. XRP recovering. Let me just close these tabs. And before we go into the memes, let me see a few memes first. Let me see a few memes. Beautiful recovery. This could have been the bottom. Who knows? Who knows? Still early to tell, but actually, let me do some math. Let me do some math. I mean, this looks like crazy, right? So yeah. It's impossible to know. This chart is impossible to know. Well, it looks good, man. It does look good. Seems like it's inverting the trend, right? That's what actually matters, right? It seems that it's inverting the trend. Still early, right? It still needs to go above this level right here, but it's on its path. It's making its move. Low liquidity still, not many buyers, low volume. Like, this is opportunity, man. This is opportunity. Everybody's looking like another way, right? Don't forget that, guys. Everybody is looking another way, and when they're doing that, man, that's where I'm gonna hunt, right? That's where I'm gonna hunt, because the forest is quiet, man. The lake is empty. There's nobody else there. I can fish at will, you know. I can look for the fish that I like. I can look for my prey, and then do my thing. So it's perfect, man. It's like the perfect ambience, I guess, you know, to go hunt, to go fish, because it's less noisy, right? It's less noisy, so you can think clearly. You can look and compare and think about the trends. Think about each one of the narratives around the meme coins. Which will people like the most? Maybe it will be most. Who knows? Maybe it will be Pump. Maybe it'll be Trump. Like, there's so many options, right? That's why I did the meme coin. the RH meme coin dashboard, the racing track with the very ugly cars that are squares now. They're not cars yet. They're going to be cars at some point, but right now there's kind of like squares, I guess. But that's why I did the dashboard, because I think it's going to be a fun game to play, right? Which narrative will bring more buyers? We'll see. Right now, I think most is winning. That seems pretty obvious. Nice pump from USDT as well. I think it had it bottom yesterday or something, right? Let's see. Actually today. Interesting. See, perfect. So, man, beautiful recovery. Nice hammer. Green hammer of Thor. Hopefully means number go up. We'll see, but it does look good. Quick recovery. I think like the chain is now recovering. I think it does seem. We'll see if momentarily, we'll see, guys, or if finally we have, the train moving forward. We'll see. Still very early. A lot of things can happen. Still. Yeah, still. Again, oh yeah, Dodge had its bottom today too. Perfect. Quick bottom, quick recovery. Wants to be here. So it's not bad. It's not bad news. Like all of these coins are still in a downtrend, right? Like this is pretty obvious. I don't think I need to draw a blue line right here to tell you, oh, this is a down. Like this is obviously a downtrend. Like it's obvious. But you guys know me, man. I buy falling knives. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna try to time the bottom, right? When it reached these levels, I was buying, and now I'm buying too. Like I don't care. It looks like the bottom, so I'm gonna buy it. If it goes down further, then I'll find money. Doesn't matter how, man. I'll just find it somewhere under a pillow. I don't know, man. Somewhere, and I'll buy more. That's it. Simple strategy. Actually, let's take a look at the Tropa. I just noticed that the Tropa is pumping a lot, and I can actually add it to my main tool. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, nice recovery, man. This is insane, bro. Like this chart is absolutely insane. This is pure insanity. Absolutely pure insanity. It had a nice juicy dump, and then it pumped a lot. Whoa, amazing. Woo. Let me measure this just for fun. Oops. Damn, that's nice. 100x. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just look at this. No, wait, sorry, not 100x, 1000. No, 100x, sorry, yeah, 100x. So, man, this is amazing, man. This is beautiful. And amazing. Look at this, man. This looks insane. Dumped a lot and then just massive recovery. I think like those, I'm sure like some of the DAI or most of the DAI was used to pump it, right? So it does seem like that, which is amazing, man. It's amazing. People are buying, people believe in the Tropa ecosystem. So if you bought, if you hold, congratulations, man. Congratulations, because it looks amazing. It looks good. It looks like it recovered. So, and a lot of people, or whoever bought it, for whatever reason, believes. So that's amazing. Congratulations, sirs. Congratulations. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be excited, because when you see a candle like this, it's just what can we say, man? It looks amazing. Beautiful artwork. Frame this, guys. Frame this. Where was I? Sorry, I got sidetracked with a Tropa. Amazing. Looks like the potential bottom for USDC as well. Like similar charts as USDT. Let me look at one of these just for fun, just weekly. Yeah, Pump dump the initial, like, the first consolidation phase, let's say, and then we'll move up. Beautiful. I love these charts. The longer the term, like, the better, right? So yes, but they look good, man. They look like a awesome opportunity. And most was dumping hard, right? Like 40% dump yesterday or something. It recovered too, but it's still, right, still in this downtrend. So we'll see. We'll see if it stops here or if it keeps bleeding, right? We'll see. I think there was a lot of rotation out of most recently. A lot of people decided to rotate. They got scared. They think the gains are to be made are elsewhere. So they decided to move their funds elsewhere, which is absolutely fine. For me, it means I'm buying harder basically because it's opportunity. I think it's still number one. It will probably one of the most talked about memes, I guess. So yeah, man, looks good. Can't lie, can't lie. Does look nice. Let me take this out. Oops. There we go. We'll see. It could still dip a bit, right? It could even find a new bottom, right? That's still a possibility, right? Don't forget that. But it's for me, it looks good already. Not gonna lie, a nice buying opportunity for most. Let's see the other XRP. Yes, because there are two XRPs, guys. Two XRP memes actually. Funny story, I guess, behind it. I think it was a typo, right? The second XRP, which is this one actually, PulseChain. Yeah, this is the second XRP. On the original description on pump.fun, it was written Sol, right? So I think it was a typo or a mistake, or that wallet kind of, I don't know, something happened to that wallet, I guess. Because there was another token launched, only one launched afterwards during the same time frame, and it was best, but it was launched from a different wallet, right? And all the tokens were sent to the original one, right? Basically. One, I think it's the same person because the amounts and everything were matched, right? So the time and the amounts. So I was like, okay, this seems like the same guy, I guess. But yeah, XRP looks good. Bottom could have been already past us. We'll see. It's in a downtrend, right? Sorry, guys. So don't think we're out of the woodwork just yet, because we'll see. Still possible that it continues to drop a bit, right? Still in a small downtrend. But if things reverse, these coins will absolutely reverse too. That's BitcoinHEX just hanging out. It had the bottom today. So if you like these memes, they had a pretty juicy pump and dump. So look at this, obvious downtrend. But I think at some point these coins are bound to make a move to the upside, right? Just start to make a move to the upside. I like the meme narratives. You know what I think, guys. I think they have less baggage. They're newer. They will attract attention at some point. Don't forget, now I know they don't seem obvious, and they're like, no, man, this is just shit. Look, try to go back 1.5 years ago. Try to go back to May 2023, June, July. Try to remember what people said during the initial first months of the pCopies. They're shit. They're worthless. Why are you even looking at them? They're garbage. Anybody can, you remember, right? You remember. And that was the best time to actually buy them, right? So I don't think that history repeats, but history does rhyme. History does rhyme a lot. So if history is going to rhyme, this is the new thing, right? Whether we like it or we don't like it, whether we think it's cooler or less cool, this is the new thing, right? So by the same guy. I mean, right? This is the new thing, by the same guy, which is RH. So I am. I'm looking forward, right, to the recovery, because I think these coins will pump hard. I think these coins will pump hard, just like the pCopies did, right? Because nobody was paying attention, right? Everybody was focused on the cores. It's going to pump our bags, and it's going to be the cores. And then, like, the opportunity was here, right? The opportunity was here. Or other communities, right? Or other communities that were popping up. Oh, it's no, I'm going to pay attention to that community or the other community, and then nobody really paid attention to the pCopies. Like, this is shit. This is worthless. Like, why would anybody buy this shit? And, you know, and then history, right? And then history happens, basically, what we all know. So I think we could see something very similar with these memes. So that's why I'm paying the most attention, right? That's why I'm. I think I'm the only guy, right, going through the memes every single day. So I am, man. I do like these coins, and like nobody else seems to care that much. So perfect, like massive opportunity, I guess. Bottom today, right? Still downtrend, but at some point, as you guys know, I think this will shift. And these ones are so clear, man. Like so clear, so obvious, right? Like pump dump. Like maybe now it will start to consolidate, right? And then it's time to move up, basically. Still very new, amazing opportunity, guys. Amazing opportunity. All right, let's take a look at Tron. Oops. Yeah, but yeah, around, more or less. This one has been like consolidated for a long time, right? Let's see, it's gonna be less volatile here, right? We'll see. Still early, but this could be the 2 more weeks, right? Because when we go into the 2 more weeks time, I don't think it will know, right? It's not gonna be obvious, right? It's gonna be obvious after the 2 more weeks, right? When the 2 more weeks are gone, and then we have like a proper pump, and then, oh man, now we're pumping, now it's 2 more weeks. No, they're behind you already, bro. Like, this was the time to buy, and then it starts pumping hard, right? At some point, I don't know when, nobody knows, and I surely don't know, right? But at some point, something will happen, and it will be like a white swan, something that will just make everybody go fucking crazy, fucking wild. I don't know what it is, man. Maybe it's Richard pumping, maybe it's somebody else appearing. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. But what I do know is that at some point, this will, like, the chain will pump hard for whatever reason, right? I don't know, but there will be buyers, right? That's the only thing I know, is that they will come. The reason why, I have no fucking idea why. I don't try to predict why people buy things, man. People are just crazy. They're retarded. So I don't predict why people buy things. But at some point, I do predict they will come into PulseChain, and these tokens, cores, etc., they will pump hard, right? They will pump extremely hard, and I don't know when that moment is. I don't know. I know it will happen. I just don't know when. So that's why when I look at this, I'm like, I need to buy as hard as possible, because it could be tomorrow, it can be in a month, it could be in 2 more weeks, basically. Exactly in 2 more weeks, we could have the greenest dildo of like all time. I don't know. I just don't want to miss out, basically. And since I'm doing the monologue and going to pump now, I can actually pump and play some commercials. Oh yes, Scott, welcome to the stream, sir. Piri chicken, yes sir. As always, man, I'm always eating piri chicken at least once a week. Man, I'm Portuguese. I mean, it's mandatory by law. Otherwise, you go to jail, man. You go to jail if you don't eat your piri chicken. How do you even sell if liquidity is so low? Man, right now, right now the liquidity is that's why they're cheap, right? Because liquidity is extremely low. That's precisely why, sir. You don't sell now. Now you don't sell. Like, and if you sell now, you're not. You're gonna hurt yourself, basically, right? So the liquidity is extremely low, which is amazing. It's amazing. It's hard to buy. You need to buy it slowly. But where's the music? Sorry, let me just. It's back. Okay. But yeah, man, it's an opportunity. That's what I mean, right? Low liquidity just means it's, there's opportunity there. Not many people are into the coin yet, right? So I don't know. Do what you want with this information, but for me, it's an obvious play. Obvious play. Right? The pCopies had almost no liquidity to, right? Look at where we are today, right? So I think we'll see a similar move with the memes, right? That's my honest opinion. All right, let me go back here. Oh, sorry, I was gonna play the. Yes, I need to play the commercials, guys. Yeah, of course, because I need to eat. And when I play the commercials, they send me piri-piris. The piri-piri guys send me the piri-piris, so I get to eat. So let me just stop the music for a second and. Oh man, and I forgot again to change the. Damn it! I forgot to change the videos. Man, I always forget, man. I always forget. Yeah, doesn't matter. I'll do it. I'll change the videos for next stream. I hope, if I remember. Let me just play them, the ones that I got. Let's go.
I think it's time to blow this thing, get everybody in the stuff together.
You underestimate the power of the pDAI.
Amazing. I love these tunes, bro. I love these tunes. And man, amazing commercials. I absolutely love the aesthetics, bro. Like, I'm sure that when you see this shit, and you're like, what the fuck did I just watch, man? Like, I think that's the point, man. It's like they don't want to give it away in the sense of what the fuck is it? It doesn't matter. Just like cool vibes, cool aesthetics, and that's it, man. That's the point. People can explore later, I guess. Man, these people are wild. These people are wild. Kai, oh sorry, Henry had a question. How do you even sell? Oh yeah, we already went over that. Kai, welcome to the stream, sir. By the way, Kai, you think our range pump tire tokens will need a few months to recover? No, I don't think they will need a few months. Honestly, I think it's going to be much quicker. It's going to be intense, fast, and I don't think it's going to last long, this downtrend, to be honest, around these memes, right? So, yeah, but that's just because the only reason why I say this is because I think we're already going up in terms of the overall market, right? So that's how I see it. So slowly grinding up, holding, not PulseChain specifically, right, but like Bitcoin, etc. So I think it's holding up. And it's showing signs of strength. So I think that once the overall market goes up, and other coins move up, we will also move up, right? And more abruptly, right? More aggressive So I think these moves will move very fast. And again, the only reason is because they have so low liquidity, right? Extremely low liquidity, and they are made by RH. So it's kind of like, do I have the Venn diagram here? Wait, let me see if I have the Venn diagram. I should have it here. Wait a second, guys. Where did I put it? Huh. Ah, wait. It's this one, right? But it doesn't appear. Yes. Let me just load the oh my god, why? Why are you not working, sir? Give me a second, guys. I want to show something, but it kind of disappeared, right? So it's not this one, the one I'm looking for, but I need to duplicate it. Like this happened the last time. I don't know why, man. It's weird. We just duplicate and change the image live because I want to show you guys something. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, the Venn diagram. There we go. So, let me just move my camera. Sorry. Customize. Oops. There we go. Perfect. So, like in this diagram, the only thing I wanna convey, the information that I want to convey, right, is the like how I see how people are moving, right? How the market kind of moves. Like we have these tokens that are the safer ones, like HEX and Pulse, right? Then we have the what if tokens like DAI, right? Like we literally just saw today. So it's kind of perfect, right? PWBTC, and there are others, right? I'm just putting some, right, as an example. Ink, right? eHEX, for example. Like others, like even like exist between, for example, like PulseChain, right? And then we have the newer ones, like the memes, right? The ones that have been made like 2 months ago, less. So these ones are the newer ones, and they're still only here in this box, right? Except most, right? Most for me, it's obviously in this box, just because everybody recognizes most as like the number one meme made by RH, etc. So it's already on this safe box, right? Pump is getting close there, but all the others still exist on this newer box, right? They haven't moved anywhere. At some point, my belief is that the market will realize, oh, wait, shit, like these memes are made by RH, so wait, what the fuck are we doing, guys? Like we need to buy them hard. So I think that will happen, and like more of these guys will move into the safer place, and like this is kind of going to disappear, I guess. But right now, this is how I see it, in very simple terms. Let me go back to the coins, right? Because we're here to see charts, man, not Venn diagrams made by a crazy guy wearing 2 pairs of glasses. 2 pairs. All right. Let me. Oops, where is my? Yeah, there we go. The charts are here. So where were we? I'm super lost. I think it's Solana, right? Yeah, Solana. Beautiful, man. Look at this artwork. This is amazing. Like bottom today, I guess. Yeah, exactly. So like we're looking at these coins on the perfect time, I guess. At the perfect time, like near the bottom. What else do you guys want? What else, man? This is just amazing. Just amazing. Downtrend still, don't forget, this is still downtrend. We're still in a downtrend, but it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad at all. It looks like it could start to recover, right? At some point, like still in downtrend, obviously. And if everything keeps going down, like I'm sure these coins will go down as well, right? Because they are extremely volatile, right? We cannot forget that. But they could be a great opportunity. Did you see pump already? I don't remember. I don't think so. I don't think we did. From the tabs here, I don't think we did. Yeah, similar to most, right? A little bit weaker, I guess. That is to be expected. Yeah, just a downtrend, right? Like the others, but the bottom was here apparently. So for now, the apparent bottom is right here, right? We'll see. Still very early, right? We still need some more time to understand how these coins will move, I guess. But for now, doesn't look bad. Just a small downtrend. At some point, it can just turn around. So Well, yeah, I think this is a great opportunity. If you missed on this one, right? God is presenting with another one, so maybe take advantage. Just saying. PLSX. Oops, let me just close a few tabs. There we go. Not bad, right? Not bad. It's kind of holding, not dumping too much, just a little bit above the bottom, still right here. So looks good. Overall downtrend, still, yeah. Don't forget that, guys. And when you have like a trend, as I keep saying, the trend is your friend until the end. So yeah, it is what it is. It means that at some point this will turn around, but it could still take some time, right? I don't think it will, again, because of the overall market thing only, right? That's my expectation. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times before, so it wouldn't surprise me if I was wrong. But we'll see. We'll see. We will see very soon, guys. Very soon. And yeah, don't forget that Easter is coming up, so we have death and rebirth, right? So that's kind of poetic, I guess. Yeah, it would make sense, right? It would align. It would align. Yeah, next week we could start to see some green candles. That would be amazing, right? After Easter, perfect, man, just perfect. Yeah, but it does look good. Just you know, dropped a bit, right? But still above this, low, a little bit higher. Like if it keeps above this low here, then it's perfect, man. Extremely good sign, right? Extremely good sign. This actually looks, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Like nice recovery right here. Still holding. Still holding. Let's see, man. Let's see if it can gain some strength. Best. One day we'll recognize Richard as the best founder again. He will be recognized. He will be. Yeah, just still going down. Not much to say. Not much to say. Near the bottom. So if you want to accumulate ADA, because it's crazy, and you have these crazy green candles, right? When Charles, when Mr. Doctor, Engineer, God and Sir and Master of all trades, Charles Hoskins, when he interacts with us, we have these green candles. So that's what I'm hoping, right? At some point when we start to punch slowly, and then for some reason we start to pump ADA, and then it goes crazy. Like, no, we cannot have this. This cannot be allowed. Not under my watch. And then he mentions us again for some reason, right? Yeah, man. I think it will pump. I'm like, the guy likes attention, man. So he'll do it. He'll do it. He knows that we'll give him the attention that he deserves, that he believes that he deserves, that he wants, right? That he seeks. So Charles, if you're listening to this, please interact with us again. We'll give you all the love that you seek, sir. All the love. And yeah, that's what I think will happen. So great buying opportunity for ADA. Yeah, actually, I still have a bunch of ADA. I'm like, should I? Maybe I should. Maybe I should just like dump my real ADA for. No, sorry, my fake ADA for the real ADA on PulseChain. That's what I should do. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Looks good. Near the bottom. Will we go to Mars? I believe so. I believe so. Yeah, doesn't look bad, man. Near the bottom, like could still drop, obviously, like downtrend as the others, but great buying opportunity, man. Just ranging here, sideways for like almost 3 weeks now. So That's quite some time for these coins. It's quite a long time. Yeah, similar situation, PLS. Yeah, not bad, not bad. We'll see. We'll see if this holds or if, like if we have another big drop for some reason. And then, like, still downtrend, right? Don't forget, still downtrend for these memes. But yeah, man, like a great buying opportunity, in my humble opinion. I think that all of them should look more or less the same, right? Some of them are still dumping quite a bit, right? They did dump quite a bit. It's like still near the bottom, right? It had a nice juicy pump here. A whale got in and then jitted out. That was fast. But yeah, doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look that bad. Great time to buy if if you like this coin, right? But yeah, this was like more or less where it started, right, the bottom. So March, the entire month of March, with like the exception of these couple of days, right? Then it returned to its normality. So man, it has been quite a long time, like going sideways. This is that is good, man. That is very good. It gives more time for people to consolidate, to buy more, the ones who believe, and the JITs to JIT out at low prices, right? Like similar to the cores, right? Similar to the cores. The longer that we can wait, right, with the cores down, it's good because it allows people to exit that are desperate, that they need to money, right, etc. So it will give them less gunpowder for when the price is pump, right? And that's good. Yeah, but this looks good. This looks extremely good. Really bottom today, perfect. Bitcoin brand, like easy. See, it's even like went out higher than ETH. Then dumped obviously. So still downtrend, but this could be it. We'll see. We'll see. Next few days could still, until the end of the day, right? It could still like drop a little bit lower, scare more people away, and then do a quick recovery. We'll see. And finally, Elon. Right, was it Elon that did we see Trump? I think I missed some, right? Let me see Trump. I don't remember seeing Trump anyway. So Elon and Trump. Yeah, man. Ooh, what a dump! What a juicy dump. This is a nice dump. A good opportunity, man. A great opportunity, actually. In my humble opinion, of course. My humble opinion. And Trump, yeah, man, it pumped a bit these last few days, but now it's dumping again, as with the other memes, right? So not surprising, still consolidating around here, and this is a good sign. Like this gives me more confidence again, because we forced a lot of people to sell during at these lows, and that's good, man. That's very good. And we give time for the whales and the sharks to accumulate more, basically. So that does look good. Firewall, yes, sir. Was it Firewall? Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea, sir. I did not track it. But anyways, guys, I think that's it, right? That's mostly it, I guess, for today. Not much to talk about. We already discussed the pDAI situation, the roads, where it might lead, either into the meme coin field, or some people believe into the pegging field, right? But I think that's a little bit far-fetched now, right? A little bit far-fetched. We'll see. We'll see how how the price moves and what happens if pMaker is actually stopped for good, if it can be recovered, or if there's another solution that comes up. We don't know, man. We don't know. Only time will tell. But right now, it doesn't look that bad. As I said earlier, it doesn't look bad because the pMaker functionality has been apparently stopped. So I believe pDAI has entered the realm of meme coin again, which is perfect. It's very good. Lots of potential there, lots of buyers. So if you like that narrative, man, congratulations. It's still going, although the price is tanking, right? Don't forget that. But it's tanking with everything, right? So it's part of the process. It's a great time to buy the coins that you like, guys. So that's my point, right? That's why I mentioned so many different narratives, because I like people who buy things that they believe in, and if you do that, congratulations to you. I'm proud of you. Whatever that narrative may be, doesn't really matter, right? Unless don't buy scams and Ponzi's and all that shit, right? But if it's something normal, right, something that's okay, then I will probably support it in your endeavors, sir. So yes, congratulations to you who guys who are buying. So yeah, man, that's basically it. I'll be here tomorrow as usual, probably in a different setting, in a different scenario, because I'm going somewhere for Easter. So T.S. Pedro, Kai, Henry, Mr. Scott, Docile, Abdallah, Jeff, and Red Bull Vodka, Chanstown, all of you guys, man, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your comments, and all of you guys who are watching, thank you so much. And don't forget to leave a like, to subscribe, and share it with your friends, man. That's it. Tell them there's a crazy, weird guy talking about PulseChain, man, this crazy chain. Who the founder is, we don't know where he is. That's the point, right? Nobody knows where the founder is right now. But he's there, he's working, he's tweeting, he's doing the best he can. So I'm sure we will plan at some point. Just be here, guys, for that moment. Thank you for being here. I'll play the usual video and then I'll cheat the fuck out. I'll buy some coins probably. So yes. Thank you guys for being here again. Ciao, ciao. Speak tomorrow. Bye.
こちらは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かい天気です。今は九州や四国が中心となっています。この後、明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸まで上がる予想ですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって暖かくなりそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域は見やすくなりますのでご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の北上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、九州から関東にかけて開花しています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから続々と開花の便りが出ています。この週末、お花見を予定されている方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、日曜日は現在の気温が逆に寒くなるところがありそうです。お花見の方はお散歩をお願いします。明日は北日本の日本海側、再び昼頃から天気が崩れそうです。明日は雨の降るところが多くなるでしょう。朝から太平洋側の地域の西日本、沖縄は広く降りそうです。最近の今朝に入っているところが多いでしょう。札幌から東京にかけては冬晴れです。最高気温は全国的に今日より5度前後高くなります。多くのところで4月並みです。札幌は5度、そして関東から西の地域は26度まで上がるところが多いでしょう。では週間予報。札幌から東京です。日本海側は土曜日にかけて雨が降りそうです。